So that was President Biden's State of the Union that I just came out of, a long hour-and-a-half speech. So it was good. He said a lot of good things about veterans, about law enforcement, but it was supposed to be a unifying speech, and I didn't hear anything that was unifying for Americans. In fact, it was, if anything, it divided people more and caused more partisan division, as you probably heard in some of the comments by some of the members during the speech. Talk about how great the economy is and how many jobs have been created. Well, if you go down any main street of any town in Washington State or around the country, talk to people, you'll understand that people are not feeling confident about the economy with increasing prices and so many different things, and everything from housing and food and energy, all of the things that Americans have to buy every single day, becoming harder and harder to purchase. And so all these jobs that are being created, that's because we're recovering from the COVID pandemic. We've lost a tremendous number of jobs over the last couple of years. A lot of people have left the workforce, are not looking for jobs anymore. I just think he's off base by saying how great the economy is, because it's just not true. The fentanyl issue, talked a lot about the scourge of fentanyl. He's absolutely right. It's killing so many Americans. It's a difficult problem, but there's a simple solution to part of it, and that is doing a better job of closing the southern border, stopping the illegal importation of this deadly drug. And that would go so far into helping stop the scourge that all of our communities are facing around the country. Then he went for an hour and a half talking about all these things. One thing that's on everybody's mind was the latest incident that we had of an incursion in the United States airspace of the Chinese balloon. He said we've been tested by the Chinese, tested by all of the conflicts, and that we've come out stronger. I don't think that that's true. I think by allowing this Chinese military balloon to go across the United States airspace for almost a week without doing anything about it proved one thing to me, that we're weaker, that if we demonstrated to China what our reaction would be in the case of an invasion, and it would be the inability to make a decision. And that to me is not a signal of strength, it's a signal of weakness that we failed the test that the Chinese gave to us. So overall, like I said, there's good things certainly that he pointed out, some of the human tragedies that we face in this country, and how Americans are strong because they've been able to overcome them. A lot of good stories that way. But overall, we have a huge challenge in front of us. We all want to be successful as Americans, and I just hope that we can work together with the Democrats, with the president, to improve all of these different areas that we have challenges in. I didn't see the leadership there, or the unification there that we need as a country, but we'll continue to fight as hard as we can to make sure that America does come out of this stronger, better. The American people can feel more confident moving forward.